Can I be honest with y'all? Most people don't fail because they're untalented. Most people fail because they don't start. It's not because they didn't have the talent. It's not because they weren't smart enough. It's not because they didn't have the potential. It's because they stayed stuck while the life kept moving. Let's talk about it. As y'all know, it's your boy AJ. We back with another video. And of course, y'all see me looking behind there. I got my notes right behind the camera. Last video was on the side, but this video is going to be on the camera. So if I look up, I'm looking at my other screen. And today's video, as y'all see, is titled Just Start, bro. And you know what I'm saying? What I want to talk about is something that's been on my mind a lot. It's been something that I've been, it's something that I struggle with a lot where it comes to like the action of started. I kind of put off a lot of work, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, this will be a good video because I know it's somebody in my situation. Because in this life, bro, it's not like it's somebody out there going through what you're going through. You may not think it is, but it's somebody out there who can relate to this video. So if you want to be, if you got something going on and you got advice for somebody, post it, and somebody's gonna look up that same. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, maybe it might not even be in 10 years, but at some point somebody's gonna search up the exact problem you're going through, and you're gonna have the video. Like it's like when you type in a video like something wrong with your phone, and the Indian guy pop up on YouTube and he helps you fix it, like that. And those videos are always made long ago. But let's get on topic. You know, I want to talk about something that's, really been on me. And it could be for you, whether it's starting a business, starting a YouTube channel, going to the gym, approaching a girl that you're interested in, trying to get a car, joining a new sport, whatever it is. Most people spend more time thinking about starting than actually starting. So today I got one message for you, bro. Just one message for you. We're going to break it off into sections, but the one message is just start. Okay? We're going to break it off into sections. Now, you can click off if you want. I mean, I already gave you what you need to do. Just start. But, this is just a little bit of push, help y'all push. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell y'all some reasons why you just need to go ahead and do what you need to do. Because first, a lot of people wait for the perfect time. The perfect time don't exist. A lot of us wait for our magical moment. A lot of us wait for the water to get warm before we jump in. A lot of people wait, maybe I should wait until she starts to notice me more. She starts to wave at me more. Then I can go in and talk to her. Or maybe I shouldn't apply to this job. I don't got no experience. Maybe if I go to school and build it up and do things like this. Like, perfect moments don't exist. Sometimes you just got to throw yourself out there. Like, the perfect moment, nothing is going to change whether you got more money, more confidence, more equipment, more knowledge. But the truth is that you can get more money, you can get more confidence, you can get more equipment. That still doesn't guarantee a perfect spot. The perfect time never comes. If you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting forever. If you wait for the perfect shot, you're going to die with a full mag. Most successful people didn't start because they felt ready. You think Jeff Bezos was ready? You think Elon Musk was ready? You think these big business owners were ready before they started? Most of them just started. And they became experienced. They became ready. But they started. That's the first thing you got to do, is just start. And the second section is after you start. Nobody's going to start great, bro. Nobody is going to start just knowing everything. Nobody's going to start with just this infinite knowledge. Like, we got one thing that we do, and I do this a lot, so I'm going to add myself in here, is I like to compare my first step to somebody's 100th step, somebody's 50th step, maybe even somebody's 15th step. And it was like that. I started training, wrestling training, and like I just wasn't picking up as fast as everybody else. But those people been there for years, a year, 6 months, and I was there for a week, and I was beating myself up that I wasn't like that. Like I was competing with people who's been training for 10 years, 5 years, and I'm like, bro, I should be doing what they doing. But it's like everybody's at their different pace. You're at step 1, they're at step 100. So you have to grow in your own time frame. So you gotta stop comparing yourself to the outside noises. Stop comparing yourself to other people that's around. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be okay with being uncomfortable. You gotta be okay with getting the growth pains. You gotta be okay with looking, embarrassing yourself, looking bad, falling on your face a few times, getting laughed at. That's what happens when you start. You know, when people start making music, when people start singing, or people start boxing and streaming and all these things, people are gonna laugh. People are gonna say something, and your videos are gonna be bad at first. So granted, they can talk, and video's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be bad until, because it's always an until if you keep going. If you keep going, it's always an until the videos get good, and then it gets good, then it gets better, then it gets better, then it gets better, then it gets better. Now the same people who was hating was, I was watching you since you first started doing whatever you doing, or hey man, you think you can help me do what you was doing? Like, no, you laughed at me. You said this was dumb. You said it, like, so keep going, because you're not going to start great, but you will be great if you start. So next section. Your future is built by these small starts. The version of you that you want to become isn't created overnight. You know, he's built through small decisions. Working out instead of playing a game all day. Uploading a video instead of watching YouTube all day. Reading a book instead of watching prawn all day. Talking to this girl instead of imagining talking to her. Putting in this application instead of complaining that no jobs are hiring you. Going one day at a time. You don't have to be successful all at once. You don't have to do everything at one time. You don't have to get the girl, get the money, monetize YouTube, start training, go platinum, go triple platinum on a song, get featured with Drake. You don't gotta do all that at once. Take your small steps, take your small wins. Small wins start to stack and stack and stack and stack and stack until it becomes a big win. Then the big wins become bigger wins, and then the bigger wins become bigger wins, and then the bigger wins become the biggest wins that you could possibly imagine. So just take the small wins and stack them as often as possible. One workout at a time. One video at a time. One training session at a time. One song at a time. Whatever you want to do with your life. One business plan. One page. One class at a time. Whatever you want to do, just take it one step at a time. And this is something that I have brought up for this next point. Something that I brought up earlier in the video. Stop listening to the crowd. Stop listening to the outside noises, because those people are scared. They're projecting their opinions on you. They're projecting their fears on you. It didn't work out for me, so it's definitely not going to work out for you. When I tried this, they laughed. Like, that's what they're going to try to get you to, so you can be where they are, which is down. You know, and it's no disrespect, but you can't take advice from people if they're not where you want to be. Like, you can take advice for certain, like, life things, but I'm talking about business aspect. Why would I take business advice from you when you never even ran a business? Or why would I take fitness advice from you and you're fat and you've been fat your whole life? It's one thing if you taking advice from somebody who's been in shape at one time, they just let themselves go. But if you got no proof of doing anything that I've ever wanted to do or attempted to do, I'm not going to listen to you in that particular point in my life. Like, yeah, you might know about women, and that's okay. I'll listen to that. But you've never had a business in your life. I'm not going to listen to business aspects from you. So, like, most people, and this is something that I struggle with to this day sometimes. Most people that you think about or you worry about or you think are talking about you behind your back or making fun of you, them people, most of the time, majority of the time, not even thinking about you. And most of the time, like, as many people as you think it is, it's people, they gonna laugh. It is what it is. But they usually aren't building nothing by themselves, and they're projecting their fears onto you because they're not doing nothing with their life. So they're projecting, or they're just jealous. Because I think, in my opinion, jealous is just twisted admiration. Jealous is twisted admiration because they want what you have, right? And they want the money you got, whether it's the money or a car or a woman or whatever. I think it's just twisted admiration because deep down they want to do or have or be the person you are, right? And you can't allow people who aren't living your life control your decisions. Like I said earlier, can't take advice from somebody who's never done what you want to do in life. And I'm gonna give y'all a little personal story. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna branch off from the notes for a little bit, and we just gonna this is gonna be something where I talk to y'all. Being scared to start is something I struggle with my entire life. That's the reason why I didn't join the basketball team my freshman year. It's the reason why to this day I always tell my homies, freshman year this girl liked me. I knew she liked me, and I knew she wanted to be with me, and I was just so scared to have that conversation of asking her to be my girlfriend. So we was hanging out every day. We was talking every day. Everybody was like, "Oh, you guys are a couple," and stuff like that. And she was like, "Well, he never asked, you know." And she used to always throw me hints to try to get me to ask. Never asked. And I watched her slowly fall out of love with me. And I watched her slowly fall into love with somebody else. And that hurt. That hurt, bro. Like, to this day, I think about it. I'm like, dang. And I don't blame her. I don't blame the guy. I don't blame nobody. I blame me. Because I didn't start. I didn't do what I needed to do. And even on the channel with wrestling, obviously I'm not wrestling right now. Got some issues going on with the knees. But I started earlier this year in January. And before that, I wanted to train in about 2021 during the quarantine. So 2021. So I had to wait. But then they lifted the quarantine, and I emailed them, and they was like, "Yeah, come in for a thing." Never respond. I was too scared to show up. 2022, too scared to show up. 2023, emailed them, too scared to show up. 24, 25, you could think about it. Until I broke the cycle in 2026, and I went and I realized that, okay, this is what I needed to do in my life, and this is great. And just starting, like, as I started wrestling training, I realized, I'm like, okay, but I learned something about training when I got there. It's like, okay, this is something that I got to focus all my time into. So while I'm recovering from this injury, I'm going to build this. I'm going to try to scale my business. I'm going to try to scale my YouTube channels. I'm going to try to do what I can to make money, because I think wrestling is something that I won't be able to work and do wrestling. That's something I found out by starting. Starting, you realize if you want to do it, you realize if you don't want to do it, you realize, okay, I've tried this and it's for me, or I tried this and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's what you gain from starting. It's not wasted time. It's not. It's you trying something. And life is just about trying and seeing if it works. Throwing stuff at the wall, music, fighting, art, acting, rapping, content creation, just throwing stuff at the wall, modeling and okay, let me try to do this, and let me try to do that, and let me try to do this. Just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing if it sticks. If it sticks, then you keep going. If it don't stick, that's not for you, and you're not going to waste no more time thinking about it. You're not going to waste no more time wondering if you should start it. You're not going to waste no more time telling people that that's something you want to do, because you tried it already and it don't work. Now, whatever y'all boys thinking about doing, like I've said, whether it's YouTube, going to the gym, learning a new skill, building a business, talking to this girl, asking her to be your wife, asking her to be your girlfriend, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop planning for another 6 months. Stop telling yourself you'll do it someday. Someday is not a day on the calendar. Just start. You figure out the rest as you go. Take that first step. You take that first step, and then after you take that first step, then you wonder, okay, how am I take this next? And then you wonder, how am I take this next? Don't try to plan the whole trip at the beginning. Just start. A year from now, you'll either be glad you started today, or you'll just wonder what happened if you did start today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. Follow. You know, I'm building a YouTube channel for people who need help and people who I'm building a community here. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all boys next time.